Johnny Eblen successfully defended his title against Anatoly Tokov on Saturday. He joins us now via the Magic of Zoom. Wow, what a setup you got here. This is a nice little regal setup, Johnny. How are you, my man?
Great. How are you, Ariel?
Good to have you on once again. You're looking great. I like the glasses, by the way. The frames are nice. You're looking good. You're looking like a champ. How's the eye feeling?
Oh, great, great. Just got a few stitches. Got caught in the second round with the right hand. Shit happens. Sometimes you're gonna get cut open. You're gonna get a black eye.
Felt like first round maybe went to him. Second round was wild, but a ton of fun. And then you were figuring him out. And then third, fourth, and fifth was all you. Is that how you would, in very short, assess the fight?
In the fight, I thought maybe first round was to him.
Okay.
Second round, I thought was to me because I dropped him. But he landed a few, I landed a few, and then I dropped him, which was the big, I actually hurt him bad. That was the biggest thing. And then from there on out, I just dominated him. Also took him down at the end of the second. So I watched it back, though. I don't think I lost a round. The first round was the closest. The second round, he was winning, but then I dropped him and then took him down at the very end. So it's like when he outlanded me in the second, it wasn't too significant. So yeah, I think I won every single round. Even though right after the fight, I was kind of sitting there like, man, I think he might have beat me the first round. I was kind of sitting there and they said the judges did 50-45 and then 49-46, 49-46. I was like, okay, two judges saw me losing a round. So I was like, okay, maybe I was right. But then I watched it back and I'm like, no, dude, I think I won every single round.
Was he tougher than you thought?
No, he just surprised me with his speed and timing.
Okay.
He was a little bit faster than I thought. His in and out movement was better than I thought. His footwork, and his timing was really good. He had really good timing. He doesn't have fast hands. I knew he was going to hit hard, but his timing was superb, and he was really good at moving off on an angle, so he wouldn't be standing in front of me.
First title defense for you, of course. You beat a legend, Gegard Mousasi, in supremely dominant fashion over the summer. Did it feel different because it was the first, or maybe because of the stage, CBS, all that talk going in? When you're the hunted as opposed to the hunter, maybe it's a little bit different. Did you feel any sort of different feelings going into this?
Not really, man. It's just a fist fight at the end of the day. We're just getting locked in the cage, 5-minute rounds, and I'm gonna go in and do my thing. Maybe a little bit different. Yeah, I'm the hunted. I'm the champion. But outside of that, man, objectively speaking, it's all the same shit.
What about fighting on CBS? Did you feel any kind of different buzz? More people talking about it? More people reaching out to you? Anything like that?
A little bit, but I kind of, that's just background noise to me. The main thing I'm focused on is the fight itself and showing up the best Johnny Eblen possible that night and putting on a good performance. So I kind of just drowned out all the background noise, all the extra stuff, and I really focus in on the objective at hand.
What about
fighting for 25 minutes?
Right. Bellator putting you in this spot, I thought was a huge vote of confidence, right? Under the legend Fyodor going up against the champ Bader, and this is kind of like this was a big deal for them, their first Bellator show, and they chose you. I know Yoel was supposed to fight on the card as well for the belt, but maybe you would have been the third fight. Then you get bumped to the second. Whatever it is, you're on CBS.
Yeah, I tried to get them to do that.
Oh,
where I would be the championship fight.
Yeah,
they're like, we don't have enough time. Blah blah blah. We won't be able to do it. It doesn't make sense. I was like, oh, that would suck because it's 3 Team Fedor guys against.
Oh wow.
Well, Yoel's not American. Yoel's not really technically American. He's Cuban, but I mean he's Cuban American.
Yeah, yeah.
He resides in America, so I mean it'd be Team USA versus Team Fedor / Russia. So I thought that would be pretty cool. But they were like, yeah, there's not enough time. 3 title fights, that's tough. And I'm like, but that's huge for CBS. But luckily, they dropped that Yoel Nemkov fight and they put me and Tokov in. And I mean, that's a big vote of confidence that they have that I'm going to be, putting on a show.
So I tweeted this right after the fight, a poll on Twitter. I said, who wins, Johnny Eblen or Alex Pereira, who, of course, is the middleweight champion of the UFC? And the reason I tweeted it out wasn't to be cheeky. It's because I think it's a really interesting question. And I think, to be honest, you have the style and the skill set to beat him, right? You're wrestling, he's a striker, all that stuff. Now last I checked, it was like 82% or something like that in favor of Alex. Now I feel like that's just UFC fans.
Yeah.
What do you make of this?
I mean, I think I beat him, 10 times out of 10, I beat him. Um, I'm too much for the guy. I am a style like matchup disaster for him. He's a style matchup great for me. You know, I have great cardio. I can hit hard. I can take a punch, and I mix up the striking and wrestling really well. I just, dude, I don't see him beating me. There's no way. There's no way, and you can't make up for the ability of how well I can wrestle. You can't make up for that.
Hmm.
Like especially with the time that he has in MMA, there's no way. He's too old. He would have had to start wrestling like 10 years ago. So I think I'm a bad style matchup for him, and I think I beat him 10 times out of 10.
And you said on Saturday, because this kind of goes hand in hand with that discussion, you truly feel, you're not just saying it, you feel, you look at everyone, every single organization on the planet, every promotion, you're the best 185er on the planet right now.
I think I can beat anybody on the planet. I'm one of the best, if not the best middleweight on the planet. I can't say for sure, like factually, because I haven't fought everybody.
Sure.
I think I match up damn well with every single middleweight in the world, and I think I can win every single fight.
When did you start to believe that? How long has it been since you believe that?
I want to say during this camp, it started just like creeping in. I'm like, dude, I'm getting better. I'm getting good. And like, I'm a problem. I'm a huge problem. And I still got to work on a lot of stuff, which is I'm going to be more of a problem this next camp.
Hmm.
I'm just getting better exponentially, and it's getting scary. So I'm just kind of seeing the trajectory, and I'm like, the fact that I'm beating the shit out of guys right now, it's only going to get worse.
That's the part that's so crazy to me. It still feels like you're just scratching the surface and you're the champ and you're beating these guys who are super tough. I mean, the Musasi fight was incredibly impressive, but it's rare. Like usually you see a champ and he's kind of, now he's going to be staying here. He's going to kill everyone because he's good, but he's going to stay here and not necessarily improve. It feels like in a year or two, you could be exponentially better than you are right now.
1,000%, man. This is just the beginning, just scratching the surface. There's so many things I need to get better at. So many little things I need to tighten up. And I'm very critical of myself. And I think that's the reason why I'm so damn good.
We just had Masvidal on. I don't know. Someone needs to cut this clip and send it to you because he put you over. I mean, he's like, this guy, I've been talking about him for the last 20 interviews, blah, blah, blah. He is the best. He thinks you're the best middleweight on the planet. He was just speaking very, very, very.
He texted me that right before the fight. He's like, hey, man, just want to let you know you're the best middleweight on the planet. Like, just go out there and do your thing. Believe in yourself. And like everybody around me been telling me that too. It's not like I've like been telling people that. Like I doubt myself. And it's just like the people around me watch me work, watch me do my thing, watch me train, and they're like, dude, you're the best. And I think that's a vote of like it's like I have self-confidence, of course, but I'm gonna doubt myself because I'm very critical of myself, right? But the fact that the people I'm spending the most time around are telling me this, it really means something.
And
It's helping me believe in myself, if anything. But I do believe in myself just genuinely. But it's just a little bit more.
Sure.
It's like, okay, well, I'm not delusional, at least. You know what I mean? Other people are telling me this. Obviously, a lot of other people are gonna, there's gonna be some backlash about it. And a lot of people are gonna think I'm delusional, but I don't really care, man. The people that are around me the most and the people that actually know me are telling me honestly what they think, and that's what they're telling me. So I'm just like, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go get this money.
And then you consider the source, right? Like Masvidal, your corner, you might have the coolest corner in MMA. You might have like the coolest. So it's Mike Brown, legend, Dustin Poirier, who we don't often see. I know he pops up here and there, but he's not like a mainstay in the corner. So for him to come out and be by your side, and now escaping me is the third. Who's the third? Who's the third?
King Mo.
King Mo. Fuck. Like what are the most?
And then we got Thiago Alves.
And then Thiago Alves, Pitbull. King Mo, one of the most brilliant minds in MMA. I mean, you might have the coolest corner of all time.
Hey man, fight week is a blast.
Yeah.
We just all hang out. We play Uno here and there. We're just hanging out, having fun, and just being bros. And it's like it's not even fight week. It's a blast. I have a blast with those guys, and the amount of knowledge they have is insane. And especially like at the level I'm at, that's what I want to be surrounded by, is people that have been in my position multiple times that can give me the right advice. So that's why I like bringing those guys around. And this is why I think, I'm at the best camp in the world.
Yeah. By the way, you ever go with Bo Nickel at ATT?
Yeah, of course. This
Oh,
last camp, not really, because he's a southpaw,
okay.
more, grappling heavy, not too much striking. But I want to say before I got the fight, like he came out like before my camp, like pre-camp, when I just always train. I'm always sparring. Me and him got some rounds, and he's green. He's good. He has a lot of potential. He's gonna be great, I think.
Man, I could see a world in a few years where both of you are on top, maybe in different promotions, obviously, but like,
Motions, or maybe we have to cross, but man, I don't give a shit. If he's in my way of becoming the best and
you'd
he's
fight him.
there, like I'll fight him. I'll fight anybody, bro.
Okay.
Uh, The only person right now I'd think I wouldn't fight, like obviously I wouldn't fight George.
Right.
I wouldn't fight Garslav Amosov. That's like my boy. Like he's like a brother to me. Obviously they're like 170 years, and I'm not going to go down a weight
Right.
class. I'm going to go up a weight class. Um, but for the most part, dude, I'd pretty much fight anybody.
You think one day you'll go to 205?
Yeah, quite possibly. I mean, once I clear out the middleweight division, who else would be left? You know what I
Right.
mean? I got to do something else. I got to do a super fight. Also, I feel like anybody that becomes the GOAT, or anybody that becomes very, very, high level, they have to almost move weight classes just to prove like, hey, I'm this damn good. I can go to any weight class.
Who does make
You know,
sense next for you?
it's I think the winner of Mousasi and Edwards.
Okay.
That's the one that makes sense. I think they're fighting in Paris in
Yeah.
May. So I mean, it seems like a number one contender fight to me.
Do you want Edwards to win so it's a fresh face, or do you want to do it again with Musasi?
Shit, man.
You don't give a shit.
I just want to go up, fight, get paid, and put on another good performance, regardless of who it is, man. I really don't care. I'm ready for anybody. Like I said, I'm ready to fight anybody in the world. So I really don't care. It'd be cool because it'd be a different challenge with Edwards, but also, it'd be even better just to run it back with Musasi, and like I'm getting even better, so I can put on a better performance and even finish him.
Right. And by the way, like, all right, so they're fighting in May. You just fought in early February, right? Was it February 4th? Yeah. I mean, that means August, the guy's ready. Like, that's a bit of a long layoff for you, right?
That kind of sucks. I know. I wanted to fight 3 times this year. I want to be the most active champion like ever. But Bellator only has so many cards. And it is what it is, man. I guess like there's nothing I can really do about it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna continue to get better, continue to train, and fuck it. If I can't fight, I'm gonna spar though. So I'm gonna get my fix through training.
Or go to your backyard and do a few suplexes. We saw you doing that with the dummy there, and then you pulled it off in the fight.
Dude, I'm gonna do one every single fight. That's my plan. Like I told Dan Lambert, I'm like, because they don't have a picture of me suplexing somebody at the gym yet.
Okay.
I've done a couple in fights, and I'm like, Dan, when are you gonna put a freaking picture of me suplexing somebody up here? I'm like, I'm just gonna keep suplexing people until you put a picture up.
We're showing a picture of you right now doing it. We've got one on the screen as you're talking. I don't know if you can see it. Can we get him to see this? Because I feel like this would be a perfect picture for you to put up at the gym. There it is. Did you see that or no?
Come on, Dan, Richie.
Yeah, come on.
This picture up.
Put that fucking picture.
But yeah, maybe they won't though. So I just continue to suplex people every single fight.
That's true. Make you upset.
Ooh, that's a good one, dude. You can see my face.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good one. Nice.
Yeah, that's a real picture from Bellator. Get it from Bellator. Get CJ to hook it up.
I got that one. I thought they had a different angle.
Okay.
I want to see one from like the other angle where you can see my back arch better. But that's a good one because you can see my face.
I like it. That's incredible. Well, you did it again. You continue to do it. Undefeated. Well done, my man. Great stuff. You're coming into your own and a lot more to go. Pleasure to watch you fight. Congrats on the win. Enjoy the time off and can't wait to see you do it again.
Thank you, Ariel. Can't wait to continue to put on performances and get on your show more and talk to you more, man. I really enjoy being on here.
We will do it again. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. There he is, the Bellator middleweight champion. Remember that name? You just heard Jorge Masvidal put him over big time. And when you got a guy like that putting over a talent like him, it's pretty damn impressive.